Boy, g'day guys, it's Sam here and today we are in Melbourne. Yes, that is it. I have landed this morning and our first stop, we're at Mark's 4Drive Adapters. Sam from Built Not Bought. Mark's 4Drive Adapters was acquired back in 2011 as a parent company to the Hardman Brothers Proprietary Limited and currently export many of their products to most parts of the world, including the USA, South Africa, New Zealand, Indonesia, Dubai, Saudi Arabia and most of Europe. Mark's 4Drive Adapters are constantly developing new kits to cover a large range of 4-drive vehicles found in Australia. Their research is conducted at their manufacturing plant in Dingley, Victoria. All of Mark's 4Drive Adapter products are designed using the latest CAD software based on information received from their research and development workshop. All components are manufactured using their latest high-tech CNC computerized machining centers for accuracy and a professional finish. Today I met with Lee Hardman, the General Manager of Mark's 4Drive Adapters, to take us around this enormous facility. Alright guys, so we're in the first shop here at Mark's. I'm here with Lee Hardman. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, yourself?
Good, mate. So what goes on in this shop here, this shed?
This is our warehousing and one of our manufacturing plants. So I've got three plants here. This is our what I call CNC plant.
Yep.
So this area here is CNC milling. I've got CNC lathes. There's a lathe there. So we do a bit of a mixture. I've got grinding down the back here and warehousing down the front. The parent company here is Hardman Brothers.
Okay.
They were predominantly gear cutting. And that's how we sort of got into the 4-drive. We used to do a lot of low range gears, Nissan Patrol, transfer case gears, Pajero. So that's we've always sort of been in that side of the things.
Yeah.
We also used to do all the ARB diff lock gears.
Okay.
So that's we had a long history there.
With such a well-established and equipped facility, it only made sense for Mark's 4Drive Adapters to really focus on those products and fill that gap where the market needed high-quality machining and gear cutting work for those 4-drive products. All right, shed number 2A, we'll see what's going on over there.
Let's go. Yeah, so we built this building in '81.
Yep.
We built that building in, the blue building we built in mid-90s, and that one we built in 2000.
Yep.
All the machines are, they have their specific task or process.
Yeah.
So you've got bevel machines, hobbing machines, shaping machines, what else? Got broaching machines.
Yep.
So they're all, in terms of gear cutting, there's a process for each one. Like this one here, for example, saying you got the gear blank.
Yep.
That's a portal gear.
Yep.
So we've got to cut the external teeth. And we also have to broach the spline internally. So
and that'll start as just a solid tube, and you've actually done that initial cut as well.
Yeah, so this will go, to start off with, it'll go next door through the NC lathe. Well, we get a billet of steel in, it's already cut, we turn it, then it comes over here, we gear cut it, we broach it, goes out for heat treatment, then it'll come back, we grind the bearing journals, and we also gear grind the teeth on it as well.
To keep the quality and standard high and consistency across different makes and models of vehicles, gears are cut in batches. This avoids any confusion between different models, and the tools and machines can be set up to do a certain cut and only focus on that one type. So you'll never see a single gear come through the shop.
This is the rear diff housing for the 70 series.
Yep.
So it's a wide track diff housing. We put a lot thicker tubes in, and fully fabricated in-house. We're about to actually just go through these. Have got to get finished.
Yep.
We once you've welded, you got to make sure everything's straight, and then we actually just finish off the flanges to make sure everything's square.
Yep.
And then they get flipped over, and they've got to machine the face for.
So is this to fix that wheel trap on the
Correct.
79s?
Yeah, but remember the 70 series, they're a full floating diff, so they actually have the spindles on the end.
Yeah.
We don't have the spindle for the portal because the portal gearbox bolts up.
Yeah, nice.
That's almost finished. That's a portal gear.
Yeah.
So it's being gear cut, and you can see there's the spline which has been broached.
Oh yeah.
And like this one here, so it hasn't had the.
So is that started the same as that other one?
Yep. Well, this is the next one. This is after the heat treatment.
Yeah, it's different colour and everything.
So the heat. Yeah, that's the heat. Yeah, the heat treatment makes them black.
Yep.
But that's I can tell because it hasn't got. The bearing journals haven't been ground, and the teeth haven't been ground, so it's not finished.
Okay, yeah.
So quite often we have a part like this we use for setting up a machine.
Yeah.
So we use it as a test piece.
Yeah, okay, nice.
This machine here is a gear grinder. So this is it's a $1.5 million machine. So this is not a Mark's 4-wheel drive job, but you can see the gear, like if you have a look at the teeth, how they're finished. What happens with all gears after heat treatment, the heat treatment can distort the gear, and therefore, like even though you'll have it cut, after heat treatment it can sort of just move a little bit. So then you put it in a machine like this, and there's a gear grinder, it gets everything running through. So
the initial one just sort of cuts it to get the bulk of the material out of there, heat treat it, come back and...
Yeah, this is a finishing, so you're taking minimal amount off, you're only taking a few thou off the material, but when you do, you get the teeth running, it makes them a lot quieter.
Yeah.
So it's smoother, quieter, so there's less friction.
And any burrs and swarf that can come off as well will be cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right, shed number 3, I think. So what have we got going on this one here? Customers' vehicles come in and...
Yeah, it's just an instant patrol. It's actually, I think it's got an LS. I think it's got an LS3 in this one. But he's brought in for portals. So Nissan Patrol, as we were discussing before, the ultimate.
So this is how they sit.
Yeah, this is just ready to roll under. So
it's the factory diff, and you've just
we've just put a gusseting on it. We've put a couple of blocks just under here because we've got a strut with just a brace that comes up. So in the Nissan Patrol portal axles, one thing we try to improve on is the brakes. The Nissan Patrols don't have the best brakes. So obviously here's your Nissan swivel housing, we've got our portal gearbox, and then from here out it's all Toyota. So Toyota wheel hub, wheel bearing, rotor. So we're running the Toyota 4-pot front calipers. So much better braking. So you can alter gear ratios as well. You don't have to, with the portals, the idea is with a 35-inch tyre and the portal reduction, they cancel each other out. So you can actually run your factory diff ratios. But then when you go LS, sometimes you want to alter that as well. If you wanted equivalent diff clearance, you'd have to go to a 44-inch tyre.
So that's definitely going to help you in the bush there, I think.
So the portal itself gives you a 4-inch or 100mm lift. So plus the tyre increase, there's another 2 inches, so you get 6-inch under diff clearance.
So I think it's definitely the future with lifting 4-wheel drives, because it not only gives you that clearance, but it also means all the geometry and the arms underneath the car is not going to be messed with too much, because as soon as you start doing a normal lift kit and lowering that diff down, you got to start changing arms. But this way, you still get that clearance, but it keeps the diff tucked up under the car where it should be.
The big thing probably also with the portals is the wider track. Which, so when you're doing the lift, having the wider track really helps with stability. So it's probably one of the key things people sort of forget.
So without changing the offset of your wheels, you're actually going to get a wider stance, are you?
Correct.
And all of these are developed to be road legal, engineered.
100% legal. So moving around, I've got a Hilux over there, which we're doing. That's an R&D car. So we're putting an LS into that. So it's just it doesn't matter. It's a LS2, I think. But it doesn't matter. We're doing both a manual and an auto conversion into that one.
Yeah, that's something that I was sort of interested about, how you develop this stuff. I guess you get a new car coming, because there's so many different types. You get the Prado and you get your Cruisers and your Patrols. Everything's going to be different on every car. So you have to just gut the thing, do you, and start fabricating brackets.
Yeah, and we've got to check clearances. And it's like it's a real pain, the Hilux, because it's a it is a 4-cylinder car, which effectively an LS is a inline 4-cylinder as well. But it's a short engine base, so trying to get the radiator and get still everything to fit. It's a very neat, tight fit.
And on the Patrols, you got so much room in there.
Correct. Well, they fit a 6-cylinder inline, so you got a much longer engine bay.
Back here, I also got to pop into the CAD room, where they do a lot of 3D modelling, as well as assembly for the smaller products that Mark's 4-wheel drive adapters provide.
Here we do fabrication, we do assembly, we do production work. Obviously you can hear guys over there, grinding. So we've got our brake press.
Is that where you press up all your engine mounts and stuff?
Correct. So it's a CNC brake press. I think it's 7 axes. So it's a fantastic machine. And normally, we come over. You can see the engine mounts here. We've got poles of them here we've got a robot welding machine. That's something we're sort of going into now. So we're just in the process of finishing the installation or configuration of this machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, once
so at the moment you got just men doing the welding.
Yeah, it's all manually welded.
And now we're gonna
so now hopefully have this up and running very shortly. We've got it running and it is working, but we've had to revise our jig. So basically what we do is we'll get the engine mounts, we'll sort of lay 10 out. And then the robot will just come in and weld 10 of them at a time.
Obviously they have to be sort of locked into place a bit and you got to...
so you got to get everything in the right spot and the robot's got to know where each one is and then you run the program. So this is obviously before painting. You can sort of see the quality of the welds. That's all just done by hand. So we've invested a lot of money. I've got Fronius TIG, Fronius MIG, another Fronius MIG behind us. So we try and spend the money on the right tools.
All right, Lee, well, thanks for the walk around today. It's really interesting seeing what you guys do here. I've used 2 kits of yours now for my conversion, and I'm all the way in WA, so to be here in Melbourne and see where it's all come from is real exciting and good to see. So thanks for that, and I'm sure anyone that's keen to get any of those conversions done on their 4-wheel drives, they know exactly who to go and see. Mark's 4-wheel drive. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. I've just spent 3 months doing engine upgrades on my motor here, and I've been told I'm not allowed to turn the key until you press subscribe. Please press subscribe.